Hey there, I accomplished what I wanted to on the barn today, so now I'm taking a little break and I'm gonna go hunt for some berries, as I suppose you could tell by the title of the video. I have two quart jars here, one for blackberries and one for red raspberries. And our property is basically one giant berry farm where it's not wooded. The red raspberries grow pretty much everywhere, but the bushes themselves are a lot sparser. So you can see this is kind of how they typically grow. A couple of berries to pick. Those ones aren't particularly huge, but you can find them everywhere. The blackberries, there's a bush just starting. And actually right there you can see ones that are much larger. Blackberries might actually be a little bit easier to pick because they grow in much denser clusters when they're where they actually are. Of course, either one is going to be kind of hard to fill a quart jar because I tend to just eat them as I find them. So I'll walk around, I'll film any really big stashes that I do find, and we'll see if I can't fill up half a gallon of berries today. Here's one really nice bush of blackberries. There's a lot of red ones. The red ones are going to be blackberries as well. They're just not quite mature, but you can see just how dense those blackberries actually grow. Which means when you find one like this that's completely in bloom, then you can really do a lot of picking. But in any case, I'll get what I can from here, and then I'll be moving on. Once we get into the sunnier areas, we are really more likely to find big bushes like this that are fully in bloom. And some I've noticed are already past their peak. So in any case, it's a good time to be searching. Just came across this patch of raspberries. That's definitely the densest collection of raspberries I've seen so far, which is really good. I still don't think there's any way that the reds are ever going to catch up to the blacks, so the blackberries really come in quite a bit more densely. Also, it's been 45 minutes and that's the amount that I have, so I don't think I'm going to get to half a gallon. But let's see, maybe I can get a full quart in between the two. Well, I've done a big loop of the meadow, and well, the reds caught back up. Actually, I think are safely in the lead. The blackberries really gave up the ghost. I didn't see too many blackberries after the last time I stopped and said that the reds needed to catch up. In all, I have about 2 pints, which is a half quart, or try to spin this around here. Looks like about 1 liter. Does that make sense? 500 milliliters. Well, I thought 1 liter was a quart. In any case, pretty close to a quart. In any case, I didn't get quite as many as I was hoping for, as evidenced by the semi-filled jars, but I'm just about back at camp now, so I'm going to head in there. That took almost 2 hours now, but it's a pretty fun activity. I think this confirms my suspicion that picking berries is actually quite a task, and if you want to have a berry farm, you should probably make it a you-pick farm where you just grow the berries and let other people come and pick them for themselves. Of course, it would be a lot easier too if they were cultivated. It would get quite a bit denser than the wild berries we have out here. And now that I'm back at camp, I of course realize why. There are 2 pints in a quart, so I got about a quart of berries and about a liter of berries, 2 pints. Here I am getting my own units wrong. I thought there was 4 pints in a quart. 4 cups in a quart is the real deal. There are 2 cups in a pint, 2 pints in a quart. Maybe we should all switch to metric. And after the berry hunt, I'm ready for a big pot of stew. So, you take all of this, and you cut it all into tiny pieces, toss it all in a pot, add a whole bunch of spices, and with whatever room you have left, add some water. 3 hours later, you've got a stew going. Just sitting on the roof of my barn.